Hello, my friends. We're once again back at Six Flags Great Adventure, which might be the last visit of 2021. Made a lot of videos here, made a lot of videos at different parks. The first thing that I noticed was, as I was entering the park, Petunia Pig was back out. I don't know if anybody was listening to my vlog last time, but it was probably the first time in like 2, maybe 3 years that I saw her, which was awesome. Jersey Devil Coaster, I heard that lift hill. It is currently operating. That is great. And maybe it has something to do with how warm it is today. But the first order of business here that I wanted to get started, I wanted to ask all the characters what their New Year's resolution was.
Jack Frost's New Year's resolution is to make it keep snowing and not stop. Tired of Crispy Sizzle making it like today, like 50-something degrees. Can't hear my voice. It's kicking up some allergies or whatever's going on here. But I need the cold to come back. I miss it. So hopefully throughout the new year, starting the new year, it'll just be cold for the whole way through.
My New Year's resolution is to bring more heat onto this earth. You know, bring some joy to make Jack Frost lose, because Jack Frost is always trying to make it colder. And I think it's better if it's warmer, so that's my New Year's resolution.
Well, this year I made a lot of poinsettias. I grew them myself in my greenhouse, and next year I'm hoping to double the amount of poinsettias that I put out for the holiday season. And I'm also trying to create some new colors, hopefully some more blues and yellows for my friends who don't celebrate Christmas.
My New Year's resolution is to try out as many different types of evergreen trees back at home, different designs, and just try different things that I didn't try last Christmas or the Christmas before.
Well, my New Year's resolution is to make a lot more snow here because it's been pretty warm, so I think that Crispy Sizzle should tune down the hotness and let all of the cold come in the air, and then we can make some snow.
So I walked into a friend here. This is Gabe. He recognized me from my vlogs and said hi to me at the Frost Show. So Gabe, what did you want to share with the audience here?
Well, it's a little cold, but I think everyone should come out here. I mean, there's so many great things to do here. The New Jersey Devil roller coaster, it's an amazing ride, 130 feet, 58 miles an hour, then Nitro, 230 feet, 80 mile an hour drop. There's so many great coasters here, even though it's King Dakar closed. Everyone should come on out here. I've been here 70 times this year, and even if there's something closed, there's always something good open, except for Green Lantern.
Well, you heard it from Gabe. You should come out here. Thanks, Gabe. Well, I was hoping to check out Frost. This is the 4 o'clock showing. Holy smokes. I've never seen it like this. This is insane. My goodness. All right, so we got some rides there on Jersey Devil Coaster and Nitro, and it's great. Nitro's got great air right now. I don't know if it's something about this weather, but it feels like it has more air than usual. And Jersey Devil Coaster was riding just as well as it was in that last vlog where I rode it like 4 or 5 times. But now I'm heading back to the front of the park. Hopefully, I don't know which characters come out during this next set, but hopefully it includes Petunia so we can get a nice little clip of that. But yeah, that line for Frost was brutal. I could not believe it. I will wait until a little bit later when it gets a little bit colder to hop on in there. And I'm going to try to take video. I make no promises though, because I've tried it in the past and ended up pretty disappointed. Hello again, Porky. I asked you the last time we did one of these, where was Petunia? And would you believe it? Here she is. Amazing. It's so awesome to see you back. I can't believe it. It's really you. I don't think I've seen you in like 2 years. Isn't that crazy? 2 whole years. I hope you've been doing well. I hope your holidays were amazing. Yeah? They're amazing, spending it together. That's great. One thing I will note, they need to do better here at merchandising. Well, Porky too, but Petunia especially. I wish we saw more Petunia in the parks. I'm going to just throw it out there into the universe, all right? But I hope you have an amazing new year, and hopefully it won't be 2 years until I see you again, all right? Have a great holiday. So I had to wait quite a bit to see Petunia. I think it was like almost an hour because they alternate different characters, right? But now, I don't know what else to do. That was a lot of fun. Petunia just had a lot of great energy. Shout out to Petunia. And I am serious about the merch. They should definitely make more Looney Tunes merch. I don't know who's responsible for that because it is kind of like a licensing deal. But yeah, it's lacking in there, what they do with the Looney Tunes characters. I had to get this made like by a friend. She has a YouTube channel, Soaring Over the Magic. She's in my the recommended channels on my YouTube. I had to get this special ordered and made because there's no Looney Tunes masks. That just feels like a strangely lost merchandising opportunity. Oh, saying those words sounds a little icky. Anyway, the night is coming. I haven't noticed the Sky Ride operate, and that's been like my number one thing on the list. That's just, it feels forgotten, and I don't know what to do about it because they're not running it right now. So we got to find something else to go explore. So I tried to record Frost this time, and unfortunately, right from the get-go, I noticed something was off because I saw only 2 of the dancers. There's normally 5. And I can only assume the obvious thing, they're now wearing masks. I'm assuming there was some type of exposure event, so unfortunately some of them might have had to quarantine. That's just my guess, but it seems like the most obvious thing. But in general, I think being for 2, they modified that blocking really well and adjusted tremendously. They still had a lot of great energy, which is the important thing. And all the other acts, I noticed some of them were wearing masks as well. Again, supporting that theory, but they were all doing pretty good too. It's easy to get, kind of bogged down with the energy levels when things aren't going the way they're supposed to be going, but those performers do such an incredible job. Justin was doing great, Duo Resonance, is it Jules on the steer wheel, and I don't know the Wheel of Death guy's name, but all of them, and of course the trampoline wall people, they're all doing great. So anyway, that was Frost. Again, not the best time for me to be trying to record the full show, I guess. But they are performing, apparently, from today all the way through to the New Year, so you definitely have a chance to check them out. But yeah, that was unexpected. So unfortunately, that Sky Ride never opened, even though it's not that cold compared to last time, for sure. That's when it was so cold that a lot of the rides were closing down. And then it's not that windy either. I would have loved to have gone on that. That would have been the perfect way to end this whole thing, to finally have gotten on the Sky Ride and be ready for the next year. But I guess while I have you here, if you're still watching, let's summarize this year up by saying that it was amazing to be able to travel to all the places that I was fortunate enough to go to, ride all those new coasters that I got on. There was over 100 roller coasters that I was able to go on this year. And I feel very lucky to have been able to do that, especially coming off of a heart surgery last October 2020. It's nuts to see how quickly, life kind of changes. Oh my goodness. It's crazy to see how things can change. And that's why I did what I did this summer and spring and fall, is I don't want to waste any time. Life is very much too short. And so I went out and experienced as much as possible. And now I get to finish this year via vlogs under the blue glow. This is my favorite little chill spot, where normally it's chill. There's usually not screaming children. A Polar Point here. And it's been such a blast getting to know people, especially here at Great Adventure. Man, everybody's been so nice and kind. And throughout, all the people that I've met in my adventures that really were excited about the stuff that I was doing, and it still surprises me every day that so many people are enjoying the things that I put together and throw on the internet. But I love it. I love sharing what I'm doing with all of you. That's why I do it. I want to make people feel like they're coming on these adventures that I'm going on with me. And there's so much to see. It's not just the theme parks. I try to mix it up nowadays. But all in all, it's a celebration of all the things that this world has to offer. And yeah, mainly amusement parks, theme parks, and roller coasters. But that's just because that's what I like. And if that's what you like, it's perfect. I love discussing rides with you, ride history, just every little thing. That's what makes this enjoyable, is when I get to hear from you guys. So let me know down below what you're up to for New Year's. And I hope you have a great New Year's. I hope 2022 is amazing for all of you. And I wish you all the success. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support this year, because it means so much to me. And we'll see what happens in 2022. I have a lot of things planned, and I hope to see you joining along. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.
My name is Alyssa, and I'm making my own adventure.